Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2000 subscriber special of Pyrerealm Gaming. Today I am just going to have a little laid back kind of video for you today, where I'm in my bedroom slash weapons lab slash R&D department slash video making office, anyway, yeah, etc, etc. And it is yours truly who works on all the videos. Here's me. I'm pretty sure you've seen me before, unless you're new to the Pyrerealm Gaming channel. But anyway, as a 2000 subscriber special, I'm just going to give you a nice tour around my office. So let's start off with all of this junk right here on the bottom. There's my headphones that I never use, followed by my tweezers. No, they're not called tweezers, but yeah, tools. These are all tools. A clamp. Yeah, I'm just kidding around. I'm going to show you some of my proper stuff. I have a couple action cameras that I now use for some stuff, but yeah, that's kind of it for all of my junk. But the main attraction is my PC here, which is a well, if you want the specs of my PC, I guess I'll just leave them in the description. But yeah, this is my machine. I've been using it for about 2 or 3 years now. Oh, I'm not sure, maybe about 2 years. But anyway, yeah, it utilizes 2 graphics cards. The first one is lit up with GeForce GTX, with another one slightly under it. I should probably get a light, but oh well. But yeah, on the screen here I have Blender open, and I am currently working on a brand new intro for the guides videos, because I know all of you, well, most of you don't seem to like the current one I'm using, so don't worry, I am making a new one which should hopefully satisfy everyone's needs of non-cringiness. But anyway, I've got Audacity running here just to record my voice in another place other than my camera, just in case my camera sucks really bad at audio recording. Over here I have an original Xbox. This is actually one of 2 of my original Xboxes that I have linked via Ethernet port, and if you've seen my video of a really long HDMI cable, this is the HDMI cable. It runs all the way around the room to my big telly. But not only that, I also have a really long Ethernet cable which runs alongside the HDMI cable, and yeah, I have 2 Xboxes. The other one's here. This is my primary Xbox. This is the one that I play all of my games on. I've got quite a few games, although some of them are in the loft, but I do play quite a lot of them. And this is my most favouriteest controller in the world. Yes, I'm one of those people who is a fan of the Duke controller, or supposedly the worst controller ever made in the history of humankind. But yes, that's my System Link gaming setup. Also, with the computer setup, I have, let's see, I've got my, what is this? A Rat Pro X gaming mouse. It's okay. It uses an optical sensor rather than a laser sensor, so it doesn't break, which is a great thing. Unlike my keyboard, which I've smashed to pieces. So yeah, I'm always smashing my keyboards to pieces. That's what remains of my enter key and my backspace. I've kind of lost the shift key, but I've got other keyboards in line for when I completely smash this one to bits. I've got tons of junk, some airsoft BBs, because I am an airsoft player, and there's a magazine for one of my guns. I've just been using it for prototyping, just to make some mag bases. They're like colourful things that go on the bottom of them. But yeah, I've got a Hauppauge HD capture. This is the old one, which only does like 30 FPS, but the software I use only does 30 FPS output anyway, so that's perfectly fine for me. Over here I have my 3D printer, which is, well, 3D printer. I've used this to make quite a lot of stuff, and I guess I'll just have like a little place that you can click to see something quite extravagant that I made using this machine. Oh yes. It took about 50 hours of printing time to make what I made, which I'll link you to. And I've got a popcorn making machine. I've used that quite a few times. It makes a pretty good popcorn. It does a much better job than a microwave. There's my sniper rifle that I use to shoot the cats. And here's my 40-inch Samsung 3D telly. This was like one of the first ever 3D tellies that came to the market, so I was like, yeah, yeah, 3D. So yeah, that's my 40-inch Samsung 3D telly, and every single port on the back of it is being used, except maybe, let's see, let me just get a light so I can show you in better detail. Yeah. So, yes, every single thing on the back here is being used, so yeah, it does get pretty cramped up behind there, all those wires. And for my games consoles, I have a GameCube, a Dreamcast, a PlayStation 2, which I hardly use for some reason, even though I've got some really good games for it. My Xbox, which I use even more than everything else, even my PS3 here, I hardly ever use this thing. I got tons of games for the PS3, but yeah, the PS3's gotten old, and I've just got a second PC here, which I've used for some miscellaneous stuff. And yes, you're probably just shouting at me through the PC monitor, what the hell is that Dragonov? Well, it's not a real one, obviously. Jesus, you think I'd have a real Dragonov? Anyway, yes, this is a airsoft Dragonov, and if you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll know that I've taken this thing out for a test run, and recently I've just upgraded this thing. I've given it a new internal barrel, new internal everything pretty much. This thing coming out of the magazine is a HPA, or high pressure air input, so there's a lot of pressure going through that magazine to get those shots out really consistently, and this is a hopper for the rifle. It kind of, how do I explain? The magazine itself doesn't hold the rounds. I've modified it so that this 3000 rounder like has a line of BBs going through there, and it kind of wraps around the gun and then straight into the magazine, which then goes in the chamber and fires out. But I'm still working on that. It's totally experimental. I'll put some I guess I'll just show off some footage of me using the gun in an actual airsoft battle. So yeah, there's that, and what else is there to show you? Yes. Next up, I've got this massive storage place where I keep a whole bunch of shit. Literally. Well, not actual shit. But I keep a lot of airsoft stuff in here, such as this massive BB bottle which weighs a ton. Specifically designed for sniper rifles because it's slightly heavier than other BBs. These are 0.2 gram BBs and that's 0.25, so for my 3D printer I've got a whole bunch of different filaments to use. I've got white there, red, blue, dark blue, gold, black. I got a chronograph for testing how fast things shoot through, like how fast bullets travel through, and some diving gloves, some very expensive ones at that. Yes, these are These are very thick diving gloves designed for diving in like icy waters and other freezing temperatures. I've got a Nerf gun up there. I think it's just like a, I don't know which one this is called. Yeah, that's my Nerf gun. It's got like, whoop. This is like a first-person shooter game now. Do 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 do. But yeah, let me just. I'll just fire it once, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty good. But let's see, what else have we got here? I've got a paintball mask that I use for airsoft. This thing is very comfortable and will protect your face if you are ever shot in the face. Yes, that's what they're for. And I've got tons of airsoft gear in there. Those are all P90 magazines. I've got 7 P90 magazines and they all hold 300 rounds, so that's a lot of firepower I pack on me. And that's just for my secondary weapon. My primary weapon is a Steyr AUG airsoft, which is friggin' amazing. I guess in another video I'll show you all of that stuff, but for now, I think that's pretty much it. So, let me just put this thing away. Where did it go? I think it went in here. I'll put it right next to my replacement keyboard for when I smash my current one to bits. Oh shit, I forgot to reload the thing when I shot it. But oh well. I've got legs on my camera, so it makes it very easy to just mount up somewhere for me to do a recording like what I've been doing on my subscriber specials, like my 1000 subscriber special. But anyway, yes, this is my room / office / everything else, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see even more subscribers come view this channel. It's going to be amazing. Look forward to it. Alright, I'll see you next time.